Hi guys, it's Temi with Yellow Sparks Joy. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be continuing a series that I started last week tagged How Moving to Canada Has Changed My Lifestyle. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about driving. Now, I've never liked driving. I remember when I was living in Lagos, I used to try as much as I could to get out of driving. Going to work, I would find colleagues that I could carpool with to and fro so that I didn't have to drive. And on occasions when I had to drive, I would get up really early in the morning so that I can get to work in time and beat the early morning traffic. Sometimes when I had to go somewhere that was really far, I would get a chauffeur to take me there or hop into an Uber. Like, it really was that simple, getting around in the city without driving myself. But then, ever since I got to Lethbridge, I don't think a day has gone by where I didn't have to drive. The system here is just so different. Owning a car is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It will be very difficult for you to get by day to day without having a car, without having to drive. And this has changed my perspective on that. Because imagine having to take public transit all the time. You have to plan your day around the scheduled times for the train or for the bus. And then when you're on your journey, there are several stops before you eventually reach your destination. At the end of the day, you can spend 20 to 30 minutes for a journey that, if you had your own vehicle, you can cut that time by half. And also during the cold months, imagine having to stay outside waiting at the stop. Whereas if you had your own vehicle, you can start it up, wait for it to warm up, and then rush inside, and you know that you are warm, and then the cold doesn't hit you so hard. So these are a few of the reasons why my perspective on driving has changed since I moved to Canada. In fact, I have a very funny story on what happened to me before I got my driver's license here. I remember getting ready for my road test. I was so nervous. I read all I could read. I watched so many videos on YouTube. Several people had told me about their own experiences and things to watch out for, like your shoulder check, your uphill parking, downhill parking, road signs, and things like that. So I went to YouTube, I did my research, I watched so many videos just so I could prepare myself. And even though I had been driving for years in Lagos, when the day finally arrived for my road test, I was still very nervous. But then when I met my examiner, she was such a pleasant lady. She made me feel comfortable and I began to calm down. When we started the test, everything was going smoothly until I was almost at the end. I could literally see the registry like in front of me. Now, at a traffic light here in Canada, you can turn right even when the light is red. However, when I got to the traffic light, the light was red, and then I immediately turned right. When we got back to the registry, the woman told me I had done well. She told me all the things I did really well, and she told me that my score was 40. Under normal circumstances, 40 is a good score and I should have passed. However, she said that because I got to the traffic light and I immediately turned right when the light was red, I had been automatically failed because I should have come to a complete stop before turning right. But I guess I was just so excited to be done with the test and that I would have my license. I totally forgot about that and I immediately turned right. Anyway, I applied for another road test almost immediately and I passed. I was so relieved and so happy. I've practically been driving every day since then. I mean, I still don't like driving, don't get me wrong. If I could find a way to get out of driving, I would happily do that. But it's not so easy here. I don't even know anybody who has a chauffeur here. The bills add up when you take taxis frequently. So it's just more practical, more convenient for you to get a vehicle and drive wherever you have to. So that's it. That's my experience on driving so far, and that's how my driving has changed from Lagos to Lethbridge. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you like this kind of content, please give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.